And this is the degree audit review for students who are not quite sure what they want to pursue here at CU Boulder. So they're doing some exploring. So to get to the degree audit, you can either log in to your Buff Portal Advising account and access it by searching degree audit in the search bar and following the prompts there. Or you can just go to Buff Portal Advising and log in with your identity and password here. When you're in the system, you should see your face here in the corner, your advisor and any other members of your success team. And then here to the left, you should see a link for the degree audit button. When you click that, you'll see a page that looks like this. Before we go into this, I want to point out, if you are expecting any transfer credit, AP courses, IB, anything like that, you'll be able to click here and see like, oh, yep, I'm expecting 4 classes to come in from the University of Arizona. Here they are. I'm expecting classes from the Community College of Denver. There it is. And I am expecting 1 class from AP coursework. Great. So when you click that, if you see what you're seeing, then that means we have it at CU Boulder. If you are not seeing something, then it means you need to contact the institution that owns that credit to make sure that they've sent us your transcripts or scores or whatever. Okay, so going back to the main page here. So what you'll see here, typically it won't say no default programs found. Instead, it will say program and exploratory studies. And because no student will graduate from the program and exploratory studies, we can't really use this, right? If we run this audit, it's not really going to tell us anything helpful. So instead, what you'll do is select a different program here. And you'll be able to look at any college that you want. So you can look at arts and sciences, business, the College of Media Communications and Information, engineering and applied science, environmental design, so on and so forth. So we're just going to look at arts and sciences, generally speaking. And then here, the degree that we're going to look at, more likely than not, would be a BA, right? If you're looking at communications, there are BAs and BSs to choose from. Engineering has mainly BSs, 1 BA. Lead School of Business has a BSBA, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, so on and so forth. Program is going to be, what are you thinking about pursuing? And you can see there are a bunch of different options to choose from here. And each major will vary in its complexity, right? How nuanced is it? How rigid is it? How flexible is it? So we'll look just say at, we're going to look at psychology here, right? Just because that's a pretty sort of middle of the road type of level of complication. And then the catalog year would be for the year in which you plan to enter that college, school, or program, not the year that you came to CU Boulder. So if you start in fall 23, most likely you would be going to the new major in fall of 2024. So that's not yet published, so I'm just going to stick with fall 2023, just so you have a general idea of what that looks like. Once you have this, you can click run a different program, and you should see a page that looks like this with your name, student ID number, when this was run, what the major is, what term. And you'll always want to make sure whenever you come to the degree audit, always run a new one. Do not use old degree audits because that information is old. Always run a new one. And so we can start by clicking open all sections, and you'll see that there's some information here that we're not really going to go into because this is sort of a problem that we can deal with once you've officially started at CU. So generally speaking, every student will have some sort of world language requirement, some type of math requirement, some lower division, so junior or freshman or sophomore appropriate writing. These are your options. And as well as a upper division or junior senior level writing course. And again, here are the options, again, in the psychology major in the College of Arts and Sciences. There will also be some number of gen eds for each major. They will vary depending on what the discipline is. So for psychology, they say you need 12 hours of arts and humanities, 12 of social sciences, 12 of natural sciences, a natural science lab, some diversity perspective courses, one for the US, one globally. And then, that basically totals up to 75 hours outside of the physics major. You'll see some of the major requirements for the program. Again, we're not going to go into this too much because you more likely than not aren't going to be doing those right now. So just knowing that they're there. Each major will have some ancillary requirements. Psychology requires additional natural sciences. They say you can choose from chemistry, the biologies, or physics. Some additional math. They say, college algebra, pre-calculus, this data and modeling course or calculus, and then some other information. Again, this is something that we can talk about in the future with an academic advisor. So as you can see, there's a lot of information here and not a lot of detail. So, let's say that you are thinking about what classes can I actually take for my arts and humanities requirement? Well, if you go to the class search at classes.colorado.edu, you can say, well, here are the general electives. Show me the College of Arts and Sciences, beginning fall 2018 or later. Show me their arts and humanities courses. What are my options? And when you search, you'll see there's a lot. There are like 504 courses, which is a lot to go through. So you can then, use these filters to say, well, all right, show me the ones that are only on the main campus. I don't want any continuing ed. Okay, 494. What about ones that are only appropriate for freshmen or sophomores? Okay, 211, great. Then there are some additional filters down here where you could say, show me classes that are only in person. I don't want any online classes, okay? Or show me classes that are currently open only. I don't want to be on a wait list and I don't want to see any closed classes, right? Then that brings it down a bit and you can continue refining this search. So I hope that this has been helpful. And if you have any questions, obviously you can always reach out to our academic advising team. All right, I hope you have a great rest of your day.